Welcome back, everybody, and you know why I'm here. Travis Scott fucked me in the ass and killed my family. Thank you for playing at the right time,
All right, Banter Boys, episode 5. We're back. Can't believe we made it this far. You know, when we first started this podcast, we had dreams of challenging Joe Rogan as the #1 podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and Apple Music. And here we are, slowly climbing the charts and ascending to this level.
Joe. We're on that track, and Joe Rogan isn't on Apple Music or YouTube.
We're already beating him on Apple Music.
That's true. There we go. Hey, put that on a T-shirt.
Anyway, the fact that we've made this far, 5 episodes is a big accomplishment for us, considering we started this as a joke. I mean, the podcast is still a joke, but we have fun doing it now. At first, it sounded like we had the shittiest chemistry of all time. It sounded like two fucking robots talking, and now we got that Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen chemistry.
Yeah. After that hot, steamy fuck, we've really come closer together.
Yeah, we really have, and we're still hoping to do a live episode sometime soon. But Andrew can't get his shit together and figure that out.
Hey, you said that last time, and it's like not me. Like, when would you come over? Huh?
I mean, a weekend.
A weekend?
I said come for a weekend.
Oh, okay. I'll think about it. Get off your phone. You're on your phone every single time. Like, just
there you go.
How do you do school at all?
I'm on my phone the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. You are a slave to your phone, bro.
I mean, I'm a phone addict. What do you expect?
You are an addict. That's one of the worst addictions. Your eyes will turn to mush. What? Why are you sniffing a water bottle?
I don't know if it's mine. Don't think I should drink it.
You can tell if it's yours by smelling it? Yep.
The smell concluded it was not mine.
The Kagans have a special scent, and Joey is the bloodhound of the family.
I was thinking about you this past week when we drafted our fantasy football teams, and I was thinking, man, this kid is bum cheeks at football knowledge. Your football knowledge is literally the shittiest I've ever heard.
Wait, you want to know why? It's because we're
recording a podcast. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
You good there?
Yeah.
Why are you so angry?
I'm even fucking interrupting what we're doing.
All right. Well, you know what? You want to know why my football knowledge is shit? It's because I haven't lived in America for that long. Like I never.
What nationality are you? What nationality are you? American.
I never grew up on football though.
Bears Yankees figured out how to watch the Bears in Prague. Why couldn't you?
Yeah, because he's only lived in two places or two countries. Sorry, he's only lived in two countries, America and Prague. Like I've lived in a million.
Breaking news, folks! Prague is a country.
Fuck, you got me. No. Fuck.
What Andrew meant was the Czech Republic. But since he's acting like a fucking idiot today, for some reason I have to be the brains.
Did you know? You're still right by saying Czech Republic, but did you know they changed the name of the country to Czechia so it can fit on T-shirts for tourists?
Yeah, I knew that.
That's the only reason. Yeah, you knew that? Okay, Mr. Brainiac. Yeah, fuck you.
So anyway, how's college going for you?
The college application process, it's rough. You want to know? So, you want to know how many? Well, first of all, I'd like to know how you're doing.
Me? Well, I am on the verge of submitting 8 applications, and I will have 4 left. So I think I'm ahead of pretty much everyone, I'm guessing.
Yes, I'm impressed by your proactiveness. Why?
I just want to get this shit out of the way. Know where I'm going to college, and then just.
Are they all regular decision, early decision?
They're all early action, but I just want to get it out of the way so I can fuck around for the rest of senior year.
Gotcha. Smart. Me, on the other hand, I have. I mean, I finished out the Common App, but I've not done a single actual application for a college. You guess how many? What's it called? Supplemental essays I have.
How many?
32. 32
You're
supplemental.
applying at 32 colleges.
I'm not applying to some colleges have 8. There's one college that's at 8 supplemental essays.
Would you like to share which college that is?
Stanford.
Andrew, yes, Stanford.
I can apply to every single college. It doesn't mean I'm gonna get in. It's
okay, Andrew's going to Stanford.
the reach. Stop.
Stanford rep, if you are listening to this, remember Prague is not in fact a country.
Dude, I'm the geography king. Trust me. But yeah, 32. That's a fun number. It's a lot of words to write. I'm going to one day. I'm gonna have a whole portfolio of all the stupid faces you make, and then like broadcast them at your wedding or some shit.
On the Country of Prague International News Station.
Yeah, Mr. Country Prague. I've never been a good geographer. What about you? How's your geography?
I've traveled a lot of places. I think I've traveled to at least 20 different countries.
20? That's a lot.
That is, at least.
That's more than a majority of the world's population. And
maybe a little less than that, but definitely over 10 countries.
Like, really? Name some. Give me some.
France.
Okay.
Czech Republic.
Have you actually?
Canada, Mexico. Yeah. Italy.
Okay.
Spain.
Now I gotta I want to look at a world map.
Need a map to remind you where you've been?
Oh, New Zealand.
Dude, I'm so fucking jealous about that. Did you see any Kiwis?
Portugal.
Okay, cool.
United Kingdom.
All right. I get it. You're Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity.
Yep, that's you.
You
don't have to keep going.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I think but New Zealand.
Dominican Republic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Iceland.
Yeah. Is this how we stretch out our podcast to 20 minutes?
Oh no, it's gonna easily be 20 minutes this time. We're having a good time today.
Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. You want to know why? It's because, well, usually when we record, it's like 11 p.m. at night or 10 p.m. at night, and then we're all tired as fuck.
The Cubs are in the middle of a close game, and I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Brewers are getting blown out.
First of all, folks, today there were no sports games until like 7 or 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Joey Kagan's full attention. Usually he's on his phone, texting his boy pals about the game, but now we're getting eye to eye. This is huge. Oh, wait, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you take a shower at 4 p.m.? Who does that?
Because I had school at home all day, and I usually shower in the morning, so I just figured.
Oh, you do?
Whatever. Yeah.
Why morning shower? I want to hear that rationale.
Gets me. My back tends to hurt every morning, so it like loosens my back.
Your huge tits, right?
No, it actually my back gets really sore, and then also it's a good way to wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just can't wake up that early to fucking shower. So, I applaud you. You're a different breed. Who is called? That was Gia Knight who just called. And she will
may very well be featuring on our special Podcast Day podcast special. December 30th, International Podcast Day. Plan on this podcast being at least 30 minutes.
Put it on your calendars, folks. 30 minutes? That's a bold claim, Joey.
Yeah, we decided to step up our game for International Podcast Day.
That's right. We have to. Fuck, does that mean I have to get it out that night? That's gonna be stinky. What's the month after September?
So the real question is, are we gonna? I feel like we should record our screen on that day because it's International Podcast Day and throw it on YouTube.
You think we should record our screen? So
like we'll just let it go straight through.
Yeah.
No edits.
No edits?
No edits.
That's tough. We need edits, bro. We edit our shit heavily. I don't think you know how much editing I put towards like.
That's what makes it good.
Yeah, the editing or the no cuts.
The editing.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's why I'm so blessed to have Andrew as my editor.
Yep. Because I am subservient to Joey.
Andrew basically does everything. I just come here and banter with him for.
That's true.
20 minutes every 10 days.
Yeah, every 10 days. If I'm feeling like it, I push this shit.
Some days I'll be able to contact Andrew on the first ring. I'll call him, and some days this man does not answer like my calls, and I can call him like 30 times.
You need to play hard to get. You need to be a rare commodity. Otherwise,
not so rare we can't run a podcast.
That's true. I should fix that. I'm just not on my phone that much. I'm on TikTok way too much, but I'm just not on my phone that much.
Maybe that's your issue.
What? What was that?
Oh my God!
What?
There's a man on my deck.
What? Are you kidding me? Fuck off. What was that? What was that?
I don't know.
What did that accomplish?
I really wish I could fucking tell you what the fuck that was.
It was real funny, Joey. It was a good prank. The man.
Put you on the podcast. We could get some Chicago Fire players on the
classic man on the deck. I would look like such an idiot if we had the Chicago Fire because I know nothing about American soccer, much less like sports in general, and I would have no idea what the fuck to talk about.
We bring on
we
should bring on Andy Shapiro to Andy Shapiro.
Andy Shapiro?
Yeah.
That would be fun. He's a busy man though. He's hard to get.
He's hard to get, but if we could bring him on with his wife and we could get them to talk about their
his wife.
Because they're together they make the world go round.
They really do. They control the world.
And if we can get them on the podcast, imagine the views will be raking in from all the people in the country of Prague.
Andy Shapiro is verified on Twitter, so we could get some clout from that.
Folks, we're looking at ways to quickly attract viewers to our podcast. So if you know anyone famous and you're listening to this, hit us up, and we'll pay you a fee of $5.
We can pay you a little bit more depending on.
Pay you a little bit more, but if you got someone that has a blue check mark and over 10K on Instagram, hit us up.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people know them. Okay, anyways, but like legitimately, we need a sponsor soon, or we need some amount of money to go towards us because the place where we host our podcasts deletes our podcast episodes if we don't pay for premium.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna start a GoFundMe, and if we could get everyone to donate just 50 cents, we would have $2.
That's right. We have 4 listeners here, folks. Joey and I are the first 2. No, but we need money, and we will contribute our.
And we do know we have listeners on 6 continents.
6.
6, I believe, right?
No.
No, how many? 4?
4, yeah.
4 continents. That's 3 more than I envisioned when we started this podcast.
Really? Yeah, dude, we have them in the Middle East. Shout out to Laura Segree if she's listened to this far. We have some in Germany, some in Europe, some in
Prague.
Some in the country of Prague, the beautiful country of Prague. You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Nope.
All right.
We're renaming the podcast "The Country of Prague."
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, we have more views than some of you might think, or more listeners. Sorry.
It's honestly crazy how many listeners we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Like I did not expect it to grow this quickly.
Yeah.
The fact that we've already hit like 5,000 listeners is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. I'm jumping for joy.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, and if anyone, we're gonna be relaunching our merch website soon.
I lost the password. Don't put that pressure on me.
We lost the password, and we need to take a new picture because Alex isn't part of the podcast.
Can we just cross them out?
The Banter Boys.
The Banter Boys. That's us, Joey. Good job.
The Screw Alex edition.
We should have a fuck Alex line. That's perfect. That's a great idea.
That's me.
That's what?
That's me. Great idea, Joe.
Great. Joe, great idea, Kagan. With his Bass Pro Shops hat and white boy gold chain. That's the fit for today.
$17.99 to be exact.
$17.99. The price?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm proud of you. Is that ump money?
No.
Daddy's money?
No.
Whose money?
Me.
Okay. Sometimes I wish there was a camera. Like, it would take like hours to upload though. ¿Qué más? What else is up?
You know, I've been watching a lot of
Sports.
I've been kind of starting to follow the election a bit. I mean, honestly, I don't know who I like. I mean, like, I don't support either. It's just bad choice either way. So, I mean, I'm just here to. I mean, don't get me wrong. The fucking I cannot wait for the debates. These are gonna be the funniest debates of all time.
Okay, wait, Joey. The debate is on September 29th, and our podcast is on September 30th.
Trust me, we'll have debate coverage on September.
Yeah. Debate coverage.
You're goddamn right. We're gonna be watching that debate on September.
See, this is like a day or two ago, or maybe it was today. Joe Biden's like, wait, let me just say one more thing. I like some press conference.
And they start playing Despacito.
He takes his phone and starts playing Despacito off of YouTube. That was the funniest thing. He was like, yeah, that's good.
We're gonna play the clip right now.
It's just gonna be Despacito.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on
I mean, absolutely legendary move by Joe Biden, right?
No,
there.
I
think he was like, I don't even know why he's fucking playing Despacito.
I think he won all the Hispanic votes with that move. That was a.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, you cracked me up. What the fuck was that? Oh my gosh. But yes, I'm very excited for this upcoming election. Who's texting? Gia Knight said yes, please, to Joey's text.
Folks, we may or may not be getting Mark Wahlberg on the podcast.
We're not getting Mark Wahlberg on the podcast. What the fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, we're gonna probably line up a couple guests for September 30th because it's International Podcast Day.
Even a couple guests.
We're gonna have a panel of guests for International Podcast.
Why? That's so rude to our guests. That they're like not important enough for just one episode.
No, they are, but it's a grand episode. It's the biggest day of the year for us. Think about it.
That's right.
Does the Super Bowl only have one performer? No.
They used to. Really?
Shakira.
Yep. Good job. Good impression. Okay, yeah, that's a valid point. But I think the bigger day will be when we hit our 1-year anniversary.
All right, let's not get that far ahead of ourselves. Come on, chill out.
What are you talking about?
How long has it been? When was our first episode?
A few months ago. We started in the summer, right?
Yeah, it started as a pipe dream.
Pipe dream. Yeah.
And now the first thing when you press Banter BO on Spotify is us. You know,
right. That's only 2 letters from our real name, and we're the first result. Wow, that's crazy. What happens if it's Banter B?
No, we're not the first result.
What?
Our first podcast debuted on 4th of July weekend, July 5th.
Did it really? Wow. Do the math.
July, August, September. It's been over 2 months, folks. We've made it over 2 months doing a podcast.
Yeah. It's been a little over 2 months.
Honestly, it's incredible to see how far we've come.
Yeah.
At first, I listened to the podcast and I'm like, we're not gonna make it through more than 2 episodes if it sounds like this shit. If the next episode sounded like shit, like the first one, we were done.
Yeah, our first podcast, I don't even want to listen to that. That was horrible because I didn't know how to fucking talk, and I don't think any of us were like concentrating on what we just had no idea what to do.
What's up, them kids, bro? Look around, bro.
My co-host Shank. So today we're going to be discussing
Don't play the
what your thoughts on
Joey. Who wants to listen to our first podcast on the 5th podcast? What is that? Why?
Just showing our growth.
Oh, okay. Oh, good point, Joey.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just nuts to see how far we've come, and I can't wait for our 10th podcast.
It's nuts to butts.
That's a lot. It's a lot to think about. And think about this. We'll probably be around like what 30 podcasts or so by our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 30 is a big number.
In fact, Andrew put the podcast on his Common app as one of his interests.
I did not. That would get me immediately disqualified from all of my colleges. I think that's a bad move. Don't put it on your Common app, dude.
I mean, I didn't.
Okay, good. You were pondering it though.
I was pondering it because I couldn't really think of a 10th thing, but I figured out a 10th one.
You don't need a 10th thing though. Like,
I need all the help I can get.
Really? No, you don't. You got your soul to win those college admissions people over. What about your essay? What was your essay about?
My essay was out like how I had to overcome the challenge of transferring and like basically picking up what I had known for 12 years and having to move on because it was a better opportunity for me. That's deep, right?
That is pretty deep. That is true. You went to Parker for
12 years.
Life. 12 years.
Alex Shapiro could only imagine.
Yeah, I know, right? Whew. And now you're online. Woohoo. Jolly.
Just for 2 weeks because the kids got COVID.
Yeah, but they're middle school kids. Like, what do
you mean? My school's only high school.
Oh, my bad. That's my school. The only kids sick are in middle school. My bad.
Shout out to Dominican High School.
Yep.
Home of Alex Antetokounmpo, the kid with no social life.
Yeah, it's not like he has 304,000 Instagram followers. Yeah.
He's the type of guy to let Alyssa Reno slide into his DMs or whatever her name is.
Yeah, oh. That's an insult to Alyssa Reno.
Is that her name?
Yeah, that's her name. Why are you dissing Alyssa Reno?
Yeah. Look in the mirror, buddy. But yeah, shout out to Dominican High School and their very own Sophia Horvath. I'm so proud of how far she's come.
Me too.
Incredible.
She was born at a very young age, and she's been living ever since, and I'm proud of her for that.
She's been living ever since. That's the goal for all of us, right?
Yep. To live until we can live no more. I think.
And shout out to University High School and my guy Carlos Banda.
Carlos Banda. If you're listening to this, text me the purple devil emoji. If I don't receive this text within
3 days of release of the podcast,
yeah, I might be a little fumey. Want to end this podcast with that proverb you've been keeping?
I just want to give a shout out to all the kids going to college this year and that have really made my dreams come true and they paved the way for me to become the world's first ever student partier.
Student partier. You heard it here, folks. He's really drilling down on this. He told his college guidance counselor that he wanted to become a student partier. And I think it will happen. I think you'll get that scholarship.
But we want to thank everyone for listening today. And for real, keep an eye out for our next podcast because it's probably going to be our best podcast yet.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be the most effort we have put into it. And it should be really fun if we're able to get more than one guest. But if we're only getting one guest, I'm sure we'll make it a good time. And I'm sure it'll be the world debut of who we really are and why we're the greatest podcast in the Midwest.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
And Barstool, if you're listening to this, please.
Well, I think I think a pretty good place to end it off.
This was definitely we're getting better. As you can tell, these podcasts are starting to sound more fluid. You know, you're not pulling your hair out listening to us. At least that's the hope. But yeah, good podcast for the boys today. And thanks for listening to episode 5 of the Banter Boys.